One of my favorite things about my ice cream bike business is how incredibly simple it is. And I mean that in terms of the products, as well as the setup, as well as the permits, as well as the costs. Truly everything about it is easy, and that is what has made this work for me. So let's talk about the different permits I have to help you plan to start your own ice cream bike business. However, it's important to note that this is going to be very different depending on your location. So before you make any moves when it comes to starting a business such as this, make sure you do your research to see what's allowed locally. But the permits I have found to be pretty similar in standard across the board. The first permit I have is called a low risk health permit, which is obviously from the health department. And that gives me the opportunity to sell only prepackaged products, which I love because that's what keeps me from having to have hand sinks and any kind of special equipment. You will never find me doing any kind of prep work on site. The next permit I have is called a peddler's license. That comes directly through the city, and that permit is what allows me to actually ride the bike around selling to people on the street as a street vendor. Now, I don't really do that anymore because I really only do prepaid catering, so that is a permit that I honestly should probably just stop renewing. So I guess it's good to have, but not really necessary at this point. And then the third permit I have is a frozen dessert permit. And this permit I only have because I make my own ice cream. But if you're first getting started, I would highly encourage you not to make your own ice cream because, again, it's what keeps this simple. And when you keep things simple is when things really start to fall into place.